Sight for White newsletter, Spring 2026. Your local sight loss charity. Focus on Trustee Paul. Short story writing competition award ceremony. Be My Eyes, Tesco. Revolutionary eye injection. White Sense update. Terry's 10 teasers. Dress for less, plus much more. Millbrook House, 137 Carisbrooke Road, Newport, Isle of Wight, PO30 1DD. Charity number 1149415. Company number 062400404. Front cover shows a picture of Millbrook House.
A very warm welcome to our spring newsletter. As usual, there are many member activities that are there for you to enjoy. There are 3 new activities on offer: archery, wall rock climbing and tomahawk throwing. So make sure you sign up if you're interested. The White Sense team report is always full of information, and they will give advice or help with any sight or hearing concerns you may have. We are also very appreciative of the fact that Tesco has joined the Be My Eyes scheme. The Christmas raffle raised an astonishing amount of money, and our thanks go to all those who gave raffle prizes, knitted items or sold them for us. Everyone was so generous, and the raffle prizes, organised by Susan, looked amazing. Our fundraising efforts were also boosted by the short story writing competition. It was such an enjoyable evening, and the stories were, as usual, amazing. Our thanks go to Chris, who organised the event. Jasmine's recent visit to St Francis Primary in Ventnor as our education manager with her team of volunteers was very successful. This is due to providing eye health in such an entertaining and informative way. Thank you to you all. Dress for Less is such a lovely dress agency, managed by Debbie and Tracy, and helped by a wonderful team of volunteers. Do make sure you visit when next in Newport. My thanks, as always, to our wonderful staff, volunteers and trustees, and plus a very warm welcome to our newest trustee, Paul. None of the support we offer would be possible without you all, and my grateful thanks. Thank you.
Content. Chair Report, page 2. CEO Update, pages 4 to 5. Members' Activities, pages 6 to 7. Volunteers Update, page 8. Recycle Your Bra, page 9. Be My Eyes and Tesco, page 10. Fundraising, page 11. White Sense News, page 12. Vision Aid Coffee Morning, page 13. Short Story Writing Award Ceremony, pages 14 to 15. Focus on Trustee Paul, pages 16 to 17. 100 Club and Murder Mystery Event, page 18. Revolutionary Eye Injection, page 19. Theatre Trip and New Activity Opportunities, page 20. Dress for Less, page 21. Education Programme, page 22. Terry's 10 Teasers, page 23. And Terry's 10 Teasers Answers and Contact Info, page 24.
Happy New Year from Sight for White. As we begin the new year, I want to take a moment to reflect on where we are as an organisation and to look ahead with focus and optimism. Since starting in July last year, it has been a real privilege to get to know our members, staff and volunteers and to see the strength of commitment, care and passion that underpins everything we do. Thank you again for the welcome I have received and for the continued trust and support you show to the charity. We enter this year in a positive position, with several important projects already well underway. Our sensory garden is now close to completion and will soon offer a calm accessible outdoor space designed to support well-being, connection, and sensory engagement. This development reflects our commitment to creating environments that are practical, inclusive, and genuinely beneficial for people living with sensory loss. We are also progressing plans to develop our activity room into a more open and flexible conference and community space. This work is about more than improving the building. It's about opening our doors wider. By creating a space that is adaptable and welcoming, we hope to bring more people into the charity, raise awareness of sensory loss, and ensure our facilities meet the needs of our members while supporting future collaboration with partners and community groups. It is an important step in making the building more inclusive and fit for the future. Our social and wellbeing activities continue to be a core part of our offer, with strong engagement across groups such as our coffee mornings, creative sessions, healthy lifestyle groups like swimming, golf, and our much valued Striders walking group. Our education and awareness work has also continued to develop, helping to build understanding of sight and hearing loss across the Isle of Wight and encouraging more inclusive thinking in schools, services, and the wider community. We have also strengthened how we communicate, ensuring accessibility remains central to how we share information and connect with people. None of this would be possible without our dedicated staff and volunteer teams. Your commitment, flexibility, and care make a tangible difference every day, and it's important to recognise the vital role that you play in supporting members and delivering services. I would also like to thank our members. Getting to know you over the past few months has been one of the most rewarding aspects of the role, and your insight, feedback, and involvement continue to shape our direction and priorities. This year is very much about working collaboratively. We are keen to build and strengthen relationships with other passionate organisations, community groups and individuals who share our values and want to improve outcomes for people with sensory loss. By working together, we can extend our reach, share expertise, and make a greater collective impact. We also have ambitions that reflect the confidence and spirit of our community. One such aspiration is that we explore and take in a few of our Strider group members to take on the challenge of climbing Mount Snowdon later this year. It's an opportunity to promote inclusion, teamwork, and possibility while challenging perceptions of what can be achieved with the right support. Thank you for being part of Sight for Wight. Whether you're a volunteer, attend activities, advocate for our work, or support us behind the scenes, your involvement matters. I look forward to the year ahead and continuing this journey together. JD, CEO.
Member activities. Weekly, by appointment, we have Sam on hand to give one-to-one help with accessibility features on your computer, laptop, tablet or phone. It is essential you pre-book, so please call ahead.
Monday. Swimming at Medina Leisure Centre, Newport, term time only, between 1:15 p.m. and 2 p.m. Cost is £6. Limited transport is available.
Tuesday, yoga at Millbrook House between 1:45 p.m. and 2:45 p.m. Come along and try gentle yoga. Just £4, which includes refreshments. Yoga is currently suspended until April.
Wednesday. Coffee and chat at Millbrook House between 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. All are welcome to join us for coffee and cake. The cost is £2 and the group is open to everyone.
Thursday, mix and mingle at Millbrook House between 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. Planned activities include crafts, quizzes and entertainment. The cost is £4 plus £3.50 for transport if required.
Fortnightly tennis is held at Ryde Mead Tennis Club on a Monday between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. Volunteers of the club are on hand to assist. This is weather dependent.
Monthly groups. The first Tuesday of the month. Godzill Coffee Morning, 10:30am to 12pm, held at the Old Smithy Coffee Shop, Godzill. Volunteers Yvonne and Linda will be on hand to chat.
First Thursday of the month, audio book group held at Lord Louis Library, Newport, between 2pm and 3pm. This group is free to attend.
Last Friday of the month, Striders is for members who enjoy walking. The walk is normally between 4 and 6 miles, depending on the route and location. The cost is £4 plus £3.50 for transport. The group always enjoys lunch in a local pub and is a great social event.
Last Sunday of the month, golf at Westridge Golf Centre ride. Members enjoy 45 minutes with a professional instructor available to help the complete novice to those playing regularly.
Tandem bike sessions are now held on a regular basis. Our pilots and members have been enjoying trips out, mainly along the cycle track. If you would like to have a go and you haven't let the office know, please call and put your name on the list.
Ion Social is our afternoon group held on the second Wednesday of the month. This group is open to everyone, members, volunteers and friends, and is a thoroughly enjoyable afternoon, always finishing with tea and cake. For more information and to reserve your place, please call Susan on 52205.
Volunteers update. Welcome to you all, and a very special welcome to all our new volunteers to this newsletter. We are very fortunate to have so many fantastic volunteers to help and assist with all the activities, events and services. Since the last newsletter, our volunteers have been busy covering bucket collections, serving at Christmas fairs, helping at the Volunteers Fair, knitting, alongside all the wonderful work carried out within activities, Dress for Less and Talking News. So thank you each and every one of you. Without you, we could not do the wonderful things we do. Our calendar is now booked with dates, and the first date for our volunteer catch-up is Tuesday, March the 24th at 10 a.m. here at Millbrook House. Please come along and meet fellow volunteers. Staff will be on hand to serve coffee and homemade cake. A very important date for your diary is Friday, June the 5th, when we will be holding a party during Volunteers Week here at Millbrook House for all our wonderful volunteers, so book it in now. More details will follow, along with an official invite. Looking ahead, we have many events planned, so I will be sending out emails requesting help. Together, we all make a difference to our visually impaired island residents, starting with our Easter knitting campaign. Please give me a call for knitting and crochet patterns and I will happily send out to you. Thank you, as always, for your time, help and support. It is very much appreciated. Susan, Volunteers and Members Manager.
Recycle your bra and raise funds for Sight for White. We'll be placing recycling boxes in Millbrook House and Dress for Less. Place all unwanted bras in the bin and in return we'll be raising funds for the charity. Simple. This promotes textile recycling and helps reduce landfill waste, supports women in need by giving quality bras a second life and raises valuable funds for our charity.
Be My Eyes with Tesco. With thousands of stores across the UK, Tesco is the first major supermarket in Europe to join Be My Eyes in offering on-demand support for blind and partially sighted customers. This pilot combines Tesco's commitment to inclusive customer service with Be My Eyes award-winning technology. Through Be My Eyes, blind and partially sighted Tesco customers can identify products on the shelf and confirm correct sizes, variants, or expiry dates, verify special club card offers, promotions, and rewards, receive assistance with self-service checkouts, and request immediate support from customer service teams in real time. This 6-month pilot, which commenced in October 2025, will integrate Be My Eyes into Tesco's in-store support services, ensuring that blind and partially sighted customers can shop with greater confidence, independence and ease. This initiative reflects both companies' commitment to ensuring the retail is accessible to everyone, demonstrating how technology can enhance the shopping experience, and making an important step towards building a more inclusive retail environment across the UK and beyond.
Fundraising. Thank you to everyone who purchased tickets for our annual raffle. We raised an amazing £1,750. The luxury hamper was won by Mrs. Nicol and collected by her son Stuart. The festive morning here at Millbrook House was very well attended and everyone enjoyed mulled wine and mince pies. We would like to thank everyone who donated prizes for the raffle, including Isle of Wight Steam Railway, Farmhouse Fair, Tropics, The Crown, Shawwell and the many members and volunteers who supported it. Chocolate Christmas novelties were once again a huge success, and this year we added Christmas crackers to the mix. We must thank the following people who so kindly sold these on our behalf: the Crown in Shorewall, Gurnard Press and Bistro, Tandem Tea Rooms Bryston and Bryston Village Stores. We are delighted to announce that £850 was raised for the charity. We will once again be knitting for Easter, so if you or anyone you know would be able to knit for us, please call the office and we can either send or email patterns to you. Our Easter goods will go on sale from the 1st of March 2026.
White Sense News. Our hearing cafe is held monthly for those with hearing loss, their family and friends, on the second Monday of each month, 10:30am through until 12pm. On the 9th of March we'll be visiting the End of the Line cafe in Freshwater, and will incorporate our catch-up and feedback session for any feedback and ideas for White Sense. April the 13th we'll be going to Thompson's Nursery in Arraton. May the 11th we'll be at Brown's Golf Course Cafe in Sandown. And on June the 8th we'll be at the Hungry Caterpillar Cafe at Butterfly World in Wootton. Please call if you would like further information. White Sense hearing impairment assessment work remains steady and constant. Interestingly, Paula has been seeing more people under the age of 65, which brings a greater diversity to the work she does. This is really a good thing in as much as once the support is in place and the person is known to White Sense, should their needs change, they can self-refer again immediately and receive any additional support they need. It's unfortunate that we're not as well known as perhaps we'd like to be. We do our best to make ourselves visible in the community by attending events and having a social media presence, which definitely helps to make people aware of us. We accept referrals from anyone, for example, the person themselves, any voluntary organisations, statutory service providers such as the fire service or family and friends. Please spread the word if you know anyone who would benefit from a visit from us. We are a completely free service and any equipment offered is also free of charge on a long-term loan basis.
Vision Aid, independent family business established 1996. Join us for the Sight for White coffee morning. Explore the latest solutions with our friendly and knowledgeable specialist, Ben Ross. Wednesday, 29th of April 2026, 10am to 2pm. Sight for White, Millbrook House, 137 Carisbrook Road, Newport, P0301DD. Proud to be the UK's largest independent provider of low vision and blindness solutions, we're passionate about assisting every person to find the best possible solutions for their unique needs. Voice-activated mobile phones. Simple to use, clear, tactile, well-spaced buttons. Loudspeaker and high-contrast displays. Reads everything out loud. Menus, messages, callers, etc. easy voice control and dictation, smartphone features and apps available. If you cannot attend this date, please call VisionAid on free phone 0800 002 5555. That's 0800 002 5555 for a free, no obligation, in-home demonstration.
Short Story Writing Competition Award Ceremony 2025. Sight for White celebrated its 16th annual Short Story Writing Competition Award Ceremony at the Riverside Centre, Newport, on Friday the 12th of December to a full house. This year's theme was Superhero. The celebrity readers were Chesney Hawkes, singer-songwriter, Richard Cadell, Sooty and Sweep, Kate Weston, Easy Radio South, Andy Jackson, Nation Radio South, and Darren Walsh, comedian. Our Master of Ceremonies was Maurice Kachuk. Under 8's winner, Ula Batchelor with the story Owlet Saves UK. Ula won an entertainer voucher kindly donated by Sandham Office Services. 8 to 11's winner, Toby Manning with the story The Final Piece. Toby won a voucher for a family day out, kindly donated by Hover Travel. Toby's prize included having his story published in the county press. 12 to 17's winner, Evie May Quick, with the story The Dunes. Evie won a Waterstones voucher, kindly donated by White Computers. Idana Minghella Award. Catherine Groves was the winner with the story Maximus, a Vectis superhero. Catherine won a voucher kindly donated by Ventnor Botanic Garden. 18 plus winner, Peter Madonna, with the story You Don't Have to Wear a Cape to Be a Superhero. Peter won a voucher kindly donated by Whitelink. Sadly, Peter passed away in July, but had already written his story, so his wife Sue submitted his entry. We raised £1,457. If you'd like to listen to the winning stories and watch the award ceremony, then please visit our Sight for White website. Chris, Reception Manager.
Focus on Trustee Paul. I started work as an article clerk with a firm of chartered accountants, preparing accounts and tax returns for local shops and businesses. I married in 1974, and we got news I'd passed my accountancy final exams while we were on our honeymoon. We set up home in Walton-on-Thames, Surrey. I wanted to work in industry and got a job in a large company who manufactured printing ink. Initially as management accountant, preparing budgets and monthly accounts, but soon moving on to computer systems, which I found more interesting. I stayed for 43 years until I retired. My career was spent installing and supporting business systems in our subsidiaries in the UK and Europe. In the early days, communications with computers was quite limited, so this meant visiting the local site, and I travelled extensively around Europe for many years. Meanwhile, we had 3 children, and we came to spend every summer holiday on the Isle of Wight, 2 weeks self-catering with our family and my parents. We will have fond memories of this time and had decided the Isle of Wight was where we wanted to retire. Around 20 years ago we took the plunge and moved from Surrey to Shanklin with my father and our youngest daughter and her family in tow. We now have 7 grandchildren, and the eldest, who lives on the island, has a 3-year-old son. We're very fortunate to see a great deal of them, and also our 2 children on the mainland and their families visit regularly in the school holidays, so we are kept quite occupied. Since moving to the island, I became interested in gardening, and this now takes most of my spare time. I have a greenhouse, a fruit and vegetable patch, and quite a collection of pots for summer bedding. My other interest is walking, and I like to do a long walk every week when I can. The island is an amazing place for walking, with such a variety of landscapes and a tremendous footpath network. Recently, I came across the Isle of Wight Society for the Blind by chance, and have now been elected as a trustee and treasurer. It's a steep learning curve, but I'm looking forward to becoming more involved and hopefully contributing to the future success of the charity.
$100 Club. Did you know we have our own 100 Club? This is our own lottery, but restricted to 100 members. Each month, entrants pay £2 for a number, with 40% prize money distributed as a single prize and the remaining 60% going directly to support our services. This quarter's winners are Chris, Pat and John. If you would like to join the Sight for White 100 Club, it is just £2 a month. You can pay annually or by standing order each month.
Murder Mystery. We are delighted to announce that Sight for White is planning to host another murder mystery event this summer due to the popularity of our last two, one held at Millbrook House and the other at the Isle of Wight College restaurant. Watch this space.
Revolutionary eye injection. Doctors say they have achieved what was once thought impossible, restoring sight and preventing blindness in people with a rare and dangerous condition called hypertony. Moorlands Eye Hospital in London has become the world's first dedicated clinic for the disorder, and a pilot study shows 7 out of 8 patients responded to the pioneering new treatment. One of them is Nikki Guy, 47, the first patient to receive the therapy. She describes the results as life-changing, saying she has gone from counting fingers to being able to read most lines on an eye chart. While she may not regain the legal vision needed to drive, she says the improvement has given her independence and the ability to watch her child grow up. Hypertony occurs when the pressure inside the eye becomes dangerously low, causing it to collapse and potentially leading to blindness. It can result from injury, inflammation, surgery or medication. Previous treatments such as steroids and silicone oil often failed to restore the vision and can be toxic over time. Doctors at Moorfields tried different approach, injecting a clear water-based gel called hypoxypropylmethylcellulose or HPMC into the eye. Unlike silicone oil, the gel is transparent and allows better vision. Consultant Mr. Harry Petrushkin said the decision was nerve-wracking but produced remarkable results, calling Nikki's recovery completely remarkable.
Theatre trip. 70 Girls 70 at the Apollo Theatre, Newport. Saturday the 25th of July 2026 at 7:30 p.m. When they learn their retirement home is due for the wrecking ball, some feisty old folks resort to stealing and reselling furs. The tuneful Candour and Ebb score includes coffee in a cardboard cup, and yes, tickets are only £12 each. Please book your seat by calling the office. A £5 deposit is required.
New activity opportunities. We have the chance to try archery, tomahawk throwing, wall rock climbing or kayaking, but need a list of interested members to be able to book a day. The activity centre is local and we can arrange transport to take you if required. Please call the office and put your name down on the list.
Indoor bowling. A bowls club on the Isle of Wight has nominated us as their Charity of the Year this year. Due to this support, they have also offered us a taster session at their facilities. If this is something you would be interested in, please call the office so we are aware of numbers before we plan an actual date to hold this.
Hello, this is Debbie from Dress for Less. As we start 2026, I wanted to take the opportunity to look back over 2025 and everything we have achieved at Dress for Less. One thing stands out above all else, and that is that it would not have happened without all of our amazing volunteers. Their dedication, time and willingness to step in whenever they are needed has made a real difference. They helped organise our amazing fashion event back in March, whether behind the scenes or just turning up with a smile. With donations in hand, they made the event the success it was. Volunteering isn't always easy. It takes energy and commitment, and they have all that and more. The extra shifts and all the effort shown day after day is amazing. They even smile when I say it's time for a big sort out. Because of these ladies, we have supported lots of local people through many different and difficult situations. Our shop has become a positive and safe place to come and have a chat and feel supported. Ladies, I look forward to another positive year ahead. A big thank you. If you think you would like to become a volunteer at Dress for Less, we would love to hear from you. You can either just pop into the shop or you can call me on 01 983 52 3197 or email at retailiwsb.org.uk. Thank you.
Education update. We went to St Francis Primary in Ventnor over 2 days, working with pupils from years 1 to 4. This was the first time the Sight for What education programme had been delivered at the school, making the visit particularly significant. The children and staff were welcoming and there was a positive atmosphere throughout. Each session began with a PowerPoint presentation introducing Sight for White, the work we do, and how different eye conditions can affect sight. We also highlighted the importance of eye health. After the presentations, pupils were divided into 3 small groups to take part in interactive activities related to sight loss. These hands-on games were both educational and engaging. One activity focuses on Braille, allowing children to write and read it themselves, helping them understand how people with sight loss access written information. A true or false quiz at the end helped reinforce learning and check understanding. Overall, the sessions were very successful. The children were enthusiastic, engaged well with the activities, and asked thoughtful questions, showing a genuine interest in sight loss and eye health. The volunteers once again played a vital role supporting the sessions with enthusiasm and professionalism and contributing greatly to the success of the visit. Jasmine, Education.
Hello everybody, here we are again with Terry's 10 teasers for the latest issue of the Sight for White newsletter magazine. We've just got 10 again, Terry's 10 teasers. We may push that up to 20 in the coming months, but be thankful for small mercies, there's only 10 this time. Are you ready? Off we go. Number 1. Who is Santa Claus named after? Number 2. Why does condensation form on some windows? Number 3. Which bird is larger, a robin or a sparrow? Number 4. What is the hedging plant which, in its winter seeding stage, is known as old man's beard? Oh, and anyone who's seen me will know I know all about it. Number 5. Why do we refer to the 12 days of Christmas? Number 6. In which month do the clocks always go forward? Number 7. Is there really a place called Christmas Island? Number 8. What was Monsieur Braille's first name? The name of the person that the Braille alphabet was invented by, his first name, like Dave or Fred or whatever. Number 9. Can you think of 5 species of tree which have only 3 letters in their name? If I give you one of the 5, just to start you off, oak. There's only 3 letters in the name oak, and there are 4 more like that. And number 10, which I've called Terry's terrible teaser, and it is. You might never speak to me again. The Jules Rimet trophy, which was the FA Cup at the time, was stolen in 1966. So let's just say the FA Cup was stolen in 1966. But a dog found it under a garden hedge in south-east London. What was the dog's name? Now you see why I called it a terrible teaser. Well, I wish you luck. I hope you get on well, and remember, it's only for fun. Answers will be available shortly. And here we go with the answers to Terry's 10 teasers. Santa Claus is a corruption of the name Saint Nicholas. You can almost hear it, can't you? Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus. Anyway, that's where it comes from. The condensation, to keep it fairly simple so I can understand it, when the outside of a single glazed window becomes colder than the inside, the moisture in the air changes from being gas to becoming a liquid. And so that's why we see condensation on single glazed windows in the winter time, because we keep the house warmer inside, but outside the temperature's very cold quite often. Number 3, a robin is generally approximately twice the size of a sparrow. So the robin is the larger. Old man's beard. As I said ruefully, I know all about old man's beard. It's actually the seed stage of a wild climbing clematis, or clematis, however you pronounce it, often known as traveller's joy. In the seed stage, it has these grey, rather like a dandelion colouring, the seeds, and they're all over the hedges everywhere, it seems, in this sort of time of year. Number 5, the 12 days of Christmas are the days between Christmas Day and Epiphany, when the kings or wise men, the accounts vary as to what they were said to have taken their gifts to give to the baby Jesus. Number 6, the month in which the clocks always go forward, is March. Is there really a place called Christmas Island? Yes, there is. It's an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean with a population of a little under 2,000 people. Monsieur Braille, his first name was Louis Braille, and the 5 trees with 3 letters each in their name are oak, ash, elm, fir, and yew. And the last one, I know it was difficult. The dog who found the World Cup, which England went on to win, he found it in March and they won it, of course, later in the year. His name was Pickles. Do you remember Wilfred Pickles? Some of you will, I'm sure. Well, the same name, Pickles. Well done if you got that without chatting with Mr. Google first. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the quizzes. I hope you got some of the answers right. If you got the whole lot right, very well done indeed. And we'll speak again, I hope, for the next magazine. Bye for now.
Contact details. Site for White. Telephone 01983 52205. Email inquiries@iwsb.org.uk. Website siteforwhite.org.uk. White Sense. Telephone 01983 240 222. Email info@whitesense.org.uk. Web whitesense.org.uk. Opening hours Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Dress for Less. Telephone 01983 523 197. Email retail@iwsb.org.uk. Address 57 Pyle Street, Newport, Isle of Wight, PO30 1UL. Newsletter available in the following formats: Alexa, USB, Braille.